So throughout your fitness journey, whether you want to lose a ton of weight, you want to get shredded, or even if you just want to get into the best shape of your life, you're going to have these haters, the naysayers, the non-believers who are going to try to drain you of your enthusiasm, who are going to try to drain you of your belief that you can actually get the job done. And I, for one, have been through this. And so in this video, I'm going to be breaking down steps that I took, and so that I can still have my breakthrough, and things that I tell a lot of my coaching clients to, combat all the negativity that's going on in terms of, draining our enthusiasm towards hitting our fitness goals. And so with that said, if you find this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Let's get to the action. All right, champ, so listen, your coach, your boy, I wasn't always ripped up, cut up, had all this muscle. I know some of y'all might think, when my mom birthed me, I came out with, traps that was just bulging out of my shoulders like The Rock, but that wasn't the case, guys. When I was growing up, I was this kid with the big head, slim body, super quiet, didn't have a whole lot of, confidence as I was growing up. But it wasn't until, I moved with my dad when I was around like 13-ish, and that's when I was exposed to working out. And, when I started, working out, getting in shape, guys, I had a lot of people who would talk shit. I had a lot of family members who would say things like, hey man, why you gotta do all the fitness stuff, man? Why you doing it? You think you better than us? Man, that fitness stuff, let us know when you done with that. Why you gotta eat all this healthy stuff? Why you think you better than us? You gonna have people who are gonna say different things. Oh, you on steroids now? I'm 13 years old, they talking about I'm on damn steroids. It's just craziness that people tend to say that can, at that time, I was very enthusiastic. I was very excited, not to get in shape because of football, because that was the reason my dad thought I was working out. But I wanted to have more confidence in myself, to be able to talk to the young ladies when I was in middle school. Because like I said, I was like 13 years old. And so, a lot of people, they're not gonna see our vision. And for a lot of people, they didn't see the vision that I had that was bringing me such enthusiasm. AKA, me being able to talk to my childhood crush in school. Me being able to impress my dad on the football field and him rooting for me saying, that's my son, that's my son. So I had a lot of reasons to have enthusiasm, but I had people, that were around me, my cousins and people I went to school with who didn't quite believe. They didn't have that vision. They didn't see what I saw. They didn't feel the desire, the true burning desire on why I wanted to accomplish those things. And so, along your fitness journey, you're gonna have the same thing, guys. Like there's certain reasons that you are, compelled and you're excited and you just have a lot of enthusiasm for wanting to lose weight. It might be that you want to be able to get rid of your stomach so that you can put on your favorite shirt and feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? You looking like that guy. It might be so when you go to the beach on vacation, you walking around, you ain't got no t-shirt on. You feeling like you the man. You know what I'm saying? You might be, you dating somebody, or you in a relationship, you married, and you just want to have that spark. You want to know that you adding value to the relationship because your boo thing, your wife, she like, yo, my baby on point. Or if you're a dad, you being that leader for your kids. So your kids starting to work out, your kids doing push-ups. I mean, I can't imagine what the feeling would be like, with how enthusiastic I am about fitness and getting in shape. What my kids, like me seeing my kids working out, me seeing my kids get they, first set of muscles in their stomach, seeing their abs and their arms, man, that would just be so exciting. That would just be such a joy to see for me. You see what I'm saying? And so whatever it is for you, you just have to stay true to your values. You have to stay true to your vision. And regardless to what the haters say, the people who are not gonna see, the things that you want to accomplish, they may not see you being able to do that. And what they're doing, guys, is they're projecting what their self-beliefs are on you. And so you just gotta realize the people that you may interact with, the people that you may come into contact with, and sometimes these people are closest to us. Sometimes they're our parents, sometimes they're our siblings, sometimes they're our cousins, our friends. They don't have the same vision, and so they won't have the same excitement. Maybe they've gone through a similar journey and they may have failed, and so they remember that failure, they remember that pain, And so they're gonna project that pain and failure on you, but that shouldn't be something that discourages you, okay? All right, and one of the best things that I did along my journey is I created a mental bank account. I created a mental bank account of all the naysayers, all the haters, all the people who didn't believe. I remember all of it, man. You know, not even just in fitness as I started to get stronger and more developed and, you know, ripped and everything like that, but also in business. You know, a lot of people didn't think that I could actually become successful being a fitness and nutrition coach. A lot of people didn't see me being successful, financially successful, happy, doing what I'm doing, enjoying it, having passion for it. A lot of people didn't see that being possible. And I used to have people all the time, Jaquez, why are you doing that? You know, why don't you jump into real estate? Why don't you jump into, you know, being accounting, doing accounting or something like that? Why don't you go get a real job? I used to get people say all kind of stuff to me. Man, you still doing that fitness thing? You still training people? Oh, you doing that little training thing, that little training thing? You know how people shoot shots. You see what I'm saying? And I remember it all. And so you want to make that mental bank account, because this is it's hard in the beginning. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's hard because, you know, you want people to encourage you. We want that encouragement, and there's a place for it, because whenever you get into a community, or let's say you hire a coach or something like that to partner with, to help you, you get that encouragement. These are things I do with my coaching clients, you know, so we celebrate the wins as they drop weight and things like that. But at the same time, guys, what happened for me is I started to use all that negative energy as ammo, as fuel, because all the people who hated, all the people who didn't believe. I remember when I was doing this network marketing company, and I think it was called Visalis or Body by Vi, something like that. And when I had first joined, you know, there were people who I thought were gonna join me. If y'all don't know what it is, it's like a network marketing company, like an MLM. And you know how people call it like a pyramid scheme and all that kind of stuff. And you know, I joined, and what ended up happening was I thought that the people who were closest to me, they would go jump right on board with me when I joined. Some of them did, but a lot of them didn't. They didn't believe it. And so when I felt that, it felt like betrayal to a certain extent. It felt like, oh, you don't believe in me. You don't trust my word. And it just heated me up to the point where I went out and made it happen just off the sheer fact of me wanting to show them this, you should have jumped on. I'm about to make you eat your words, basically. And I went on to, you know, grow in the company. I was one of the youngest six-figure earners in the company before the company ended up going out of business or whatever. You know, that's life. Businesses go out of business. You know, see, everything has a season. But the whole point is, guys, you can use that negative energy and control it. All right, control it. Don't do bad to anybody. Don't do any harm to anybody. But just show people what's up. Show people who you really made of. You know, it's only two types of people in the world. You're gonna have the people who they hear the naysayers, the non-believers, the people who don't believe in the doubters, and they get discouraged. That's one person. And they fall back into their old habits. They fall back into their old ways. They go back to their lower level self. They don't stay up to their higher level self. Then the other people are the people, they hear these things. They hear the negativity. They hear the non-believers. They hear the doubts. They see the haters talking. And what they do is they make a list. And this is one of the best things you can do. This is one of the best things that's helped me. Because a lot of times, when you know people don't want to see you win, you go a little bit harder to show them you should have believed. And even if you don't believe, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what was really happening. I'm gonna show you who I really am. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have that dog in you, man. I feel like nowadays in this world of, you know, everybody a little soft. Everybody's soft these days. There's a whole lot of, you know, I know there really are some people who are going through some mental health issues, but a lot of these people, a lot of the guys, they just soft. They don't have the mental toughness. You gotta have that dog in you, man. And so when people don't believe, I don't give a damn if they don't believe in me. I believe in myself. I believe in my vision. I believe in what I'm capable of. And all you want to do at that point, and things that I've done, is take one step at a time, one brick at a time. I think Will Smith, he was sharing a story one day, and he was talking about his dad and I think his family or something like that, and he was talking about just building a wall or something like that, and he was talking about we build it brick by brick, and that's how you build confidence. That's how you build true self-confidence. That's how you build true conviction that I don't care if people believe in me or not, because I've been stacking these bricks, because I'm stacking these wins, and this is how I talk to my coaching clients about it. Stacking wins, all right? Stacking bricks day by day, workout by workout, meal by meal, tracking each meal. You doing these things day in and day out. How can you not be convinced that you go succeed? How can you not be convinced that you're gonna be able to hit that vision and you gonna have more energy? The more that repetition happens, you just gain more confidence. That's how these NFL athletes, these MLB athletes, and these track athletes, like these superstars that we see on TV, they are so confident in their craft because of the amount of repetition that they put into it. They eat, sleep, and breathe the sport. They eat, sleep, and breathe what they need to do on the field or on the court. You see what I'm saying? And so that's how you want to live your life. And that's how you're going to get that confidence and conviction, regardless of what people say. You're going to be able to hit your vision and goals. And you just using everything that people say as ammo, baby. It's just ammo. It's going to help you. It's going to push you. It's going to fuel you on the days when you don't feel like waking up. On the days you don't feel like working out. On the days you don't feel like eating the foods you want to eat. Write a list in your phone. Put the haters, doubters, and naysayers list. And every single person, every single thing they say, just read it. It should burn you up on the inside and for you to get out and go do what you got to do. And so with that said, guys, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. And with that said, baby, we out of here. Keep crushing it. Let's go.